you see this right here, it says Studio S and then Studio 2, which you could make out it's a 2 right there. Presented.
Or an upside down 7.
Yeah. Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like the number 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at.
But... that's impossible!
Yeah? What is this all about? A murder happened in Studio 2. Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I used a studio guide map. The body was found here, in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime! Show the judge where the murder... Show where the judge touched you at night. Boop, boop, boop. Right there. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate of the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. What? I don't recall what we clicked. There's a trailer there, right? Or the path? It's not the path was blocked.
I think this is the trailer.
As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day of the meeting was held in the very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
I think this is new.
The path to the trailer was blocked.
No, wait. No, it doesn't.
What?
No, I'm just thinking.
So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could have not gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in a trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones access to the scene of the Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer saw some reason to steal the Steel Samurai suit. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness!
This is justice! I'll do that again.
Jack Hammer, Jack Hammer is the victim, not the victim.
Yeah.
Why would the Steel Samurai steal the Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
But, well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Oops, my headphones flew out. We have proof.
Yeah.
The pills. I have proof.
Show me. You do?
You do, Mr. Wright? Now they seem so surprised all of a sudden. I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty bottle. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table of the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer had Powers 8. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea.
Fingerprints, yo.
Fingerprint the bottle. Ah, idea? Very well. Let's hear. I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on his bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of that bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceeding of the current trial for the day. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we have previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studios 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance on this case. Above all, you need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Phew! That was a close one. We was saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home after 3 times during that trial. Me too!
Really? You both seem so confident.
Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too.
Ted?
Oh, of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find a true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
Oh, and this is where we left off, guys.
Oh,
beautiful. It's a whole new world. Where is this? It's supposed to be sitting up there. Okay. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. Oh, Maya. Really? Oh, that's you.
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry. I missed it.
Maya.
So what happened?
Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick. Isn't it Nick?
Yeah. Under initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So under that system, trials have to end in the 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Which they all pretty much lasted 3 days. We haven't had a trial that lasted only 2 days. Well, we have no time to waste. Ooh, what the hell do we do? We haven't made it to this part. The Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah!
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick! Why would he go through all the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
That's what you just asked me to. What happened with the directors and testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Huh?
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is.
What?
She's getting all filled in. Was Maya always this excitable? I guess you could use this part. I guess they implemented this part in the game because, let's say you took a break like we did, and we're replaying it. So if I didn't lose all that data, we could be like refreshing ourselves right here. But we just played it, so we know what the fuck's happening. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Maya's here. So no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go to VP.
What's WP? WP? Powers? Right. Oh, Will Powers. Alright. Detention Center. October 19th, Detention Center Visitor Room.
Mr. Wright, did you very well again? What? Did you very well again today? Thank you.
You did very well again.
Oh man, how the fuck did I not read that?
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in here.
You could stop looking so vulnerable, too.
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I don't know, I just went in. I'm not sure what I can do either.
Please, this is not a laughing matter. Oh, we gotta talk to the bro. Producer Vasquez. Oh, we're gonna learn some shit. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer. She's respected in industry. They saw she's a genius.
What the fuck? She says she's a genius.
A genius? She's been in Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and
check it out if it's recording. Thank you.
she's a man beater.
Wow.
And what? And what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors, anyhow.
She does anything she wants to be able to get what she wants? I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. I'll tell you what I want. I want. Can you tell me about anything about Mr. Manila?
He used to be in minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows that name's Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and blah 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 blah.
All that? You didn't read that?
I didn't finish it.
I thought you usually read ahead a little bit. I can imagine him being at her back and call? Oh, on her beck and call. Though I can't imagine him jumping. Mr. Hammer.
I was wondering what about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was one role model when I was starting the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to the sequel of Samurai Summer. Yeah, he just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Vasquez came into Global.
Uh-oh. She was probably trying to stifle him, trying to make him fall from the map. Fall from, like, the star map and stuff. 5 years ago. This goes back deeper than we thought, brah. Alright, let's see.
Drama bomb.
Think we gotta present anything to him? So if you present Path to Glory.
I just fell for like a
Have you
smile.
seen this, Mr. Powers?
What's that? I've never seen the Steel Samurai in my life.
These
wait,
are
that
the
was
steel.
you.
Huh?
That was you?
What?
Was
No,
that you?
like he's like I've never seen the Steel Samurai in my life. He's the Steel Samurai.
That's weird.
Huh?
That's weird.
Yeah. These are Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collecting all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like that really makes me think. I mean, how much? So much to these kids, you know?
Oh, what a softie. Yeah, we don't got anything else. Alright, I guess it's time to go to the studios then. What the fuck? Sorry. It scared me.